Very much. The essence of this exercise is change. Leaders always confronted with change. And that confrontation of change make you the best way as a decision maker, as a leader. If you want to test a person within your section or department, is he had that leadership capability, ask him for a change. It will not be as drastic as the one I ask. But usually you confronted in life with product, service, idea you did in a company, you are so recognized with it, and comes time that you vision that it is no longer required. And you will be forced to convince a board or directors or executive about a product you created and it is so successful, and you have to convince them that they have to change it. And that's always a challenge of a change that leaders go through it. And I want you to bear and keep that one in your mind. Managers focus on systems and processes. Leaders focus in influencing people. Ayakoka one time said, a very good skill manager is just like a little boy taking his big dog to the walk. And he's just waiting where the dog wants to go, and he will take it there. That's Ayakoka, that's not me. That's Ayakoka how it is said. Second thing, maybe a big question mark come from you as a leaders, how we can be a leaders or how we can improve our leadership. And that you will hear it throughout the session. Dave's will be much better than me to explain it and put it in much better presentation. But I will give you my humble opinion from the things I read in books, from things I saw in my life, from leaders I follow in my career throughout in UAE, or even leaders here in Mobile, I follow them. In order for you to improve or to become a leader, it's as simple as fight your way up. Fight your way up. Nothing more than fight your way up. Champion, there's a very old saying, say, champions don't become champion on the ring. They merely get recognized there. It will take you time. It's just like investment. It's just if you like investing in the stock market. If you want to make a fortune in one day, you will not. It's a long-term process that you have to make it, Ya Muhammad, صح? It's a long-time process. If you want to make fortune in the stock market over one night, it's over. You'll never be successful. It is like that, the leadership. Understand the basics of the leadership. I don't know what Dave's will say. Dave's will give us much brighter look to how to go to that. I will tell you from my humble opinion, understand the leadership. There is a myth. You have to clear it from your head. There is a huge misunderstanding of the concept of a leadership. We always link leadership with positions. We said because of that position, he is a leader. Positions do not create leaders. Leaders create positions. Keep that one in your mind. You as a leader will create a position. It is not that position that will create you as a leader. I'll give you an example. And I want to see some hands get raised up. Anybody heard about a company called Coordination? No one, huh? Not even me. I don't know about that company. It's a UK-based company. Anybody heard about a company called Saatchi & Saatchi? Wow, wow. You know the former name of Coordination is Saatchi & Saatchi? The former name of Coordination is Saatchi & Saatchi. In 1994, the board of directors of Saatchi & Saatchi get together and they fired their CEO, Morris Saatchi. When he walked away, a lot of executives walked away behind him. Not only executives, but a lot of accounts closed their business with Saatchi, with the company, not with the person, with the company. British Airways, Mars has closed. Not only that, their stock market from $8 has fallen to $4. Not only that, their brand has fallen. You can see how many hands with Saatchi & Saatchi, how many hands today with Coordinate. It is Saatchi and Saatchi lost his position, but he never lost his leadership ability. That's you have to keep it. That myth of position and leadership, you have to erase it from your hand, from your head. There's nothing linked between leadership and position. Nothing. You can be handling 2 people or 200 people or 2,000 people, and you should be at any stage a leader. If you do that one in yourself and combine that with the vision, because leaders without a vision, that vision could be any size. I don't know what is that vision. You have to combine it with the vision. You have that natural ability. Sorry, but it has to be a natural ability to vision. That comes from your skill, that comes from experience, that comes from reading, that comes from how you see. You have to see more than the people can see. You have to see farther than the people can see. You have to see before the people can do. It's a vision that makes leaders. Remember, you have to see more, farther, and before. It's a leadership basics, instincts that you have it. Because they say, leaders find the dream, then they find the people. People find the leader, then they find the dream. Now, if you have that dream, if you have that vision, you need to start to attract people to you. That's rule number 1 as a leader. That doesn't go with natural behavior. That's a leadership that you have to learn it. You have to attract people. You have to work like a magnet to attract people to you. And remember, what you are attracting are not metals, humans. And humans are full of feelings. They say, to lead yourself, use your head. To lead the others, use your heart. If this is empty, this is useless for leadership. If this is empty, this is useless. Remember that. These are humans. These are human. Use your passion more than your skill. Use your heart more than your head. You need to attract. People do not care how much you know until they know how much you care about them. You need to attract these skillful people. You need to attract them. If you think you could attract better people than what you have, my advice, go check your ability. Don't blame them. Go check your ability. If you think the people you have are negative, better check yourself, check your attitude. Who you want is not being made by what you want, is who you are. Who you want is not determined but from what you want. It's determined by who you are. Remember that. You are the focal point. If you are blaming people around you, it is you who should be blamed if you are a leader, if you want to be considered a leader. Now, once you attract these people, you need them to follow you. And to let the people to follow you, it is respect you have to gain from them. Key factor you gain respect. Because when people respect you as a person, they admire you. When they respect you as a friend, they love you. And then when they respect you as a leader, they follow you. Remember that. People, when they respect you as a leader, they will follow you. They will follow your direction. They will go wherever you want to take them. To gain respect, you have first to admit your mistake. To gain respect, you have to make soundable decisions and changes. To make respect, you should put the best for your people and organization ahead of your personal agenda, ahead of your personal agenda, ahead of your personal agenda. To be respectful, you have to start the communication. If your people walk toward you one step, you have to walk toward them 20 steps. You should not sit on that chair waiting for people to come you. These are following you because you will execute their dreams. Not only their dreams, they will execute your dream, that what you are wishing and what you want to do. So you have to respect them to gain their respect to you. Without respect, you will not have followers. Now, once you attracted people, you gain your respect, now you want to use their maximum potential in order for your dream to be executed. It's time for execution. Leadership is not measured when it starts. Leadership is measured where it will end up. When you go to a meeting and you see a guy speaking, it is not the guy who started the speaking. It is the guy who is concluding the meeting. That is the leader. Leadership is not measured when it will start, it's measured where it will end up. That is execution. Hence, you need to use your people you attracted, you are leading them to a maximum potential. People's capacity for achievement is determined by the ability of their leadership to empower. That's not my saying. That's in many books you can read that sentence. In many books you can read it. They say if the person's potential is that much, and your empowerment that much, you bring that person's potential to that much. Do you want to do that to the people so they can execute your dream? You are bringing that potential guy, empower him that much, bring his potential maybe 50 or 60 or 70% below what his capability is. Think about that empowerment word, how strong it is. I know many people fear the empowerment because it has to do with job security. Because you think you will be dispensable. To be indispensable, make yourself dispensable. Let the people who you are bringing, let them do the job that you're supposed to be doing. Let them do what you're supposed to do. With that empowerment, do not forget motivation. Motivation is a key factor for success. You know when is the biggest thing happen? When you give the people the credit back. When you credit them with the achievement. Raise them, they will raise you. Push them down, they will pull you down. These are not, these are humans. You raise them, they will raise you. You push them down, they will pull you down with them. In Mobile, I think we have a great people like you, great leaders with you. We're working together. There's a lot of people and managers that execute the jobs for us. And in Mobile, we found our dream. We found our dream that we will be continuously growing. We found our dream. We will be differentiated from any service provider in any industry. We found our dream that will be the most efficient company in the whole industry. So let's galvanize together, and let's work together, and let's do it, but let's do it right. Thank you very much.